Welcome back, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. We're excited to bring you some really great information on today's episode of the Denial of the Day podcast. My boy Chris is here. Say what's up, Chris.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Good, good. Hey, buddy. Today, not super exciting, but very relevant. What's today's topic that we need to convey and impart this wisdom upon folks?
Yes. So, we're going to talk about today photos and how we feel like they're the most important part of the investigation. So,
Right.
photos.
Yeah.
Um,
So I tell my crew, I tell myself, like I'm on this property. Photos on your cell phone are free unless you need to pay $9.99 for an Apple subscription to upload your photos to, and you're too cheap to do that. Photos are free. Right,
yes,
Chris?
photos are free. That is correct. And
Right.
it's probably your most powerful tool when you're
Yeah.
fighting your insurance claim.
Why?
Well, it tells everything. It's your evidence. And
Right.
so,
A picture
and
is worth 1,000 words.
pictures are worth 1,000 words,
Yeah.
and you can never have too many pictures. I'll stress that right now.
Yeah.
You want to have obviously, kind of an overview of everything, but you also want to have those close-ups that show the damage, and the more the merrier. Like when we're looking at a project, I mean, we're in the 200 to 300 plus photos. Usually,
Yeah.
just like on one single like small residential claim. You should see some of the commercial claims that we do.
Yeah.
We're thousands plus.
Right.
So,
I think the mall that we were working on in Colorado Springs ended up being almost 3,000 photos,
oh,
which is
geez.
a ton. But in addition to photos, we also mean videos. Okay. But the key to videos is don't have anybody around you that's going to say something stupid on the video. That's the last thing you want to submit to the insurance company. If someone says something stupid, if they're joking or just trying to be funny and they say the wrong thing, that can hurt your claim. So when you're doing videos, make sure it's quiet, make sure you're showing the damage. Sometimes the video is actually better than the photo because you can kind of show everything that's surrounding and actually tell the story as you're taking the video compared to just the photos. But for the vast majority of everything that we do, photos are the key. And when we evaluate a claim for you as a referral partner, contractor, property manager, whatever it might be, the first thing we actually ask for four things, but one of the first things we ask for is photos. We want a copy of the policy, we want a copy of the estimate, and we want a copy of any coverage letter or denial letter. Those are the four things. First and foremost, we ask for photos because we want to see what the insurance company has already seen or what they're going to see, because that's going to make
Mhm.
a huge difference for us to be able to help you. Chris, last words, my friend.
So if for some reason you need to take inside photos, whatever kind of claim that you have, I
Right.
have seen this in the past. Please don't include those marijuana plants. I know Colorado, you can grow your own, but just it's going to open another can of worms we don't even want to get into. So
Right.
just
Right.
FYI.
So good. It's so true. We see you. We've seen other crazy things too
We've seen it. We have seen it.
on here in, say, the top drawer of a nightstand next to the bed. I'm just going to leave it at that. The other
Yeah.
thing, too, though, Chris, you bring up something really important with interior photos after you hide your weed plants, okay? Is we want, if you can, like, especially with a flood or water damage or a fire loss, Matterport cameras or 3D cameras that can really take a 360-degree shot of that room. We've been able to
Mhm.
fight the insurance company when they're like, "Oh no, that was a 3 inch baseboard." We're like, "No, that was a 4.5 inch," and it makes a big difference for cost, but also aesthetics.
Yeah.
It's a big
It's a
deal
good
and a big
point.
difference for you. We've also had bathtubs and certain other things that we were able to prove because after a fire, they do the mitigation. They're trying to get everything out of there so they can reconstruct the property. And if
Mhm.
you don't have evidence, guess what the insurance company's going to say, Chris?
Don't have evidence? We don't know for it.
Never existed. We don't know for it.
Never
So
existed.
make sure you protect yourself and your claim because we're here to help you win your claim. If you have a commercial or industrial, a municipal or a school district that you need help with, contact us today. BellatorClaims.com. We're here to help you win your claim, but the sooner you contact us, the more we can do for you. So thank you so much for joining us once again. We hope these videos give you value. If they do, please subscribe. Please share and like these videos so more people can see them. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.